Hey everyone, this is Christian Heimel, host of Caught Listening. Thanks for listening to the following podcast on Public House Media.
The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. Hello, welcome to Choose to Rise. I'm so grateful that you're here with me today and that you're choosing to plug in, that you're choosing to choose again, and that you understand that the greatest weapon against stress and anxiety is our ability to choose one thought over another. This is a little bit of a connection to last episode. So if you haven't listened to the last one, go back and listen to that. But if you are here with me today, let's just go with this, okay? Affirmations, as you know, if you're a follower of the show, I love affirmations, mantras, things to say and thoughts to redirect your mindset, redirect your thought pattern, redirect your emotions and your feelings, all of it starts in your head. All of it comes from your thoughts. And so what better way to fight anxiety and stress and all the negative vibes in the world than to combat them with positive things? So today specifically, I want to share with you some affirmations to help you improve your confidence, to help reduce the anxiety, reduce the stress, because when we are less stressed, we can do more good in the world. And right now, I really believe that the world needs a lot more good. And so these few affirmations are hopefully ones that you can start applying into your mindset, into your day. You can start using for yourself and maybe even share them with a friend. So these are kind of just little reminders, but also little things that you can start saying to yourself when you start to feel that anxiety rise up inside of you, or when you start to feel that stress kind of come on, or you start to feel the just those negative vibes that come coming at you. So like the first one is to remember that I've survived this before. Okay, so if you're struggling in a situation, you can just simply stop and just say, I've survived this before. And it's completely accurate, right? Like you survived 100% of your bad days, or you wouldn't be where you are. You wouldn't be here today if you haven't survived your bad days in the past. So I've survived this before. It's just a calming reminder that you can overcome this. You've been an overcomer in the past, and you can be an overcomer in the future too. The second one is I have the ability to cope. And you do have the ability to cope. It's just deciding that you're going to do something different about it, that you're going to choose differently. Instead of choosing fear, instead of choosing doubt, instead of choosing the negative, choose the positive, choose joy, choose love, choose again. You always have that opportunity. This is a strategy that I got from Gabby Bernstein. It's called Choose Again method, in the sense of like, you get yourself caught up in a situation, in a thought pattern, in a feeling pattern, rising up in the emotions of where you're at. And then you can just stop yourself and just say, I choose again. I'm choosing love. I'm choosing compassion. I'm choosing to cope. I'm choosing to find a solution in this situation. And then your mind is going to take you where you allow it to go. Your mind is going to take you and look for solutions, look for evidence in the area of your thoughts. So when you say to yourself, I've survived this before, I have the ability to cope, or I am stronger than I think, then you are going to definitely find the evidence of what that looks like in your life. And so really understanding where these affirmations can lead you down a path of recovering, lead you down a path of overcoming situations, lead you down a path of more joy and more prosperity in your life. The next one is my feelings are allowed to be here. And that is 1000% true. I don't want you to like put your head in the sand and not say that anything bad ever happens, or I don't want you to just deny the feelings that you have and just always be thinking positive thoughts. No. Like we're humans, right? We are living in as a train car. We're going down the life. You've heard me talk about this 100 times. I credit it always to Dave Bartlett, one of our pastors at church. He shared this in a message once, that we are riding two rails in life all the time. And we are just that train car that wobbles back and forth between the happy and joyful and amazing rail and the pain and the sorrow and the negative rail. Life is 50-50, Brooke Castillo says in Life School Coach podcast. Life is 50-50. It's just the way it is. Like you can't not have the negative things happen, to only have positive things happen. Life's a pendulum. You heard me talk about that a couple weeks ago. Like you need to know that these feelings, you're allowed to be here. I want you to feel the sadness. I want you to feel the pain, but I don't want you to stay there. I want you to work through it and keep going, because there is light on the other side of the tunnel. There is dry land on the other side of the mud. There is an opportunity for you to swing back to the positive side and live life in a happier way. So feel the feelings, allow them to be there, learn from them, grow from them, experience new strength in them, and then move yourself over to the other side. Don't give up because you felt some anxiety or some stress or something negative in your life. The next one is, this feeling will pass. Absolutely will pass, unless you stay stuck there, unless you focus on it 24/7, unless you leave it in your mind and don't change it in your head. You have to be able to understand and live with the mindset that you've survived this before, that you have 100% ability to cope. God's given you everything that you need to survive and to thrive in this world, that you are stronger than you think, that your feelings, you're allowed to feel the feelings, and that the feelings will pass and you will find more happiness and joy. But in order for that to happen, you have to let them go through. You can't hold on to everything that comes through you. And then the last one I have for you is, I'm not in any real danger. If you are really in real danger, like with the whole fear and all those kind of things, all those feelings and that adrenaline rush, all is natural to us, right? They all come from way back in the day when we were, being chased by saber-toothed tigers and all those kinds of things. Like when we had to be like the gazelle on the prairie of like, is there danger coming? But now we're just constantly bombarded with information, and those tuned pieces in our body are always looking for danger. Always, we're getting constantly feeds from Facebook feeds or Twitter feeds or the news feed of of different social media platforms, and the news and everywhere around us. The radio are always bombarding us with dangerous information. But we need to remember that we are in control of all of that, and we can decide what to plug into and what not to plug into. And so that would be a definitely piece of advice, is that you kind of clean house a little bit on some of the things that are coming into you. Someone said to me recently that like social media is bad, like the Facebook is devil's work. And I'm like, well, it really kind of depends on who you plug into. Facebook for me is a super positive place to be. Facebook for me has been a place where I have found so many amazing friends and find the most encouragement and uplifting joy that in my entire day are the people that I connect with online. And so it really just matters on where you're plugging in, who you're plugging into with, and how you're deciding to use your time, and what your thoughts and your emotions are around the interactions that you're having. So remember, you're not in real danger here. I mean, unless you are, but hopefully you're not if you're listening to this, right? You're not in real danger. You have complete control over how you respond and what you're doing. This feeling will pass. Your feelings should be allowed to be felt, and but not hold you where you're at. And that you are so much stronger than you think you are. And you have the ability to cope and move on and be the person that God created you to be. And 100% you've survived all the bad days in the past, and you have a great track record to be able to survive the ones that are going to come in the future. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I love and appreciate that you show up here each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I really love hearing back from you. So if you love this episode, shoot me a message back, connect with me on my website or any of my social media at kjpmeyer. Tell other people about Choose to Rise, and it would mean the absolute world to me, and totally free for you to do, to head over to Apple Podcasts and leave a rating and review. It helps more people find Choose to Rise. It helps us get our voice out to so many more people, and it just really warms my heart to hear what it is that you love about the show. So thanks so much for joining me today. I hope that my voice, that these thoughts, these words, these topics are bringing you hope and light and helping you rise up out of your current situation to live your best life, and that they're allowing you to find some freedom in this time of what seems like trapment and isolation, and that you are able to, really love who God made you to be and thrive in this time versus being separated. So thanks again for joining me. I'm so grateful to be able to connect with you here, and I can't wait to do it again next time. Have a great one, everyone.